Well, hello everyone, Chris Brown here, and excited that I've got Donald Miller sitting right next to me. He's going to be joining us for the 2017 Stewardship Conference. If you're not familiar with Donald's work, he is a New York Times best-selling author. He co-writes movies. He's a story brand genius. He's going to be talking to us a little bit about this story branding at the conference, and we're super excited he's going to be joining us. 2017 Stewardship Conference coming up this May. Donald, we're so pumped you're joining us. What are you excited about the most?
I love the fact that I get to talk to a bunch of people who have to communicate for a living, because it makes me feel less alone, right?
Yeah.
We have to get these ideas out there. So I'll be coming at it from a perspective of having studied story for a long time, and becoming fascinated with 2,000 years of best practices on how to get people's attention, how to captivate a human brain. So we've developed a framework that we've taken a bunch of businesses through on how to clarify their message and get people to pay attention. So the fact that there'll be all these folks in the audience who have to get people's attention every week, I think there's going to be some kindred spirit there. So I'm hoping to bring some tools that really help them do that.
Yeah, well, right now, you consult with pastors and you consult with executive teams all over the country.
Yeah.
When it comes to the story branding topic, what are you finding? What excites you the most about that?
Well, again, you know, the elements of story have been in place for a very long time, 2,000 years. And the average brain spends about 30% of its time daydreaming. Now, if I'm actually preaching in your pulpit, it's probably going to be about 60% of the time. But the average one will be 30%.
Yeah.
And what neuroscientists have found is that when we're engaged in a story, whether we're reading a book or watching a movie, the brain stops daydreaming. And the story basically, I don't know how else to say it, but it sort of hijacks the brain. It does the daydreaming for you. I'm wondering, what if a communicator could get up behind the pulpit and communicate in such a way that from the very first word that they say to the very last word that they say, nobody in that room daydreamed? Is that even possible? It is possible if we understand 2,000 years of best practices.
Yeah.
The trick is leaving most of the things that you would normally say out and continuing a narrative thread through that sermon. That's the goal. When I get up and talk at the Stewardship Conference, I'm going to talk about how to do that, and we're gonna see if it works. But it's worked for so many 2,000 companies that we've consulted with. I can't tell you how many have increased their revenue because they were able to get attention from customers that they previously couldn't get. The other thing I'm excited about is everybody in the room has this amazing cause that I believe in.
Yeah.
So if we teach the good people, the right people, to communicate well, you give the good people and the right people the microphone, you can really change a culture. So that's what I'm in it for.
That's great. Well, folks, that gives you a glimpse into what Donald's going to bring to the Stewardship Conference. We want you there. May 2nd through May 4th, right here in Nashville. Donald's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We're talking all about stewardship and talking about leadership, and both of them, how they affect each other. So make sure you come out. Nashville, May 2nd through May 4th. Here's where you need to buy your tickets. stewardshipcentral.org/conference. stewardshipcentral.org/conference. Go there, buy your tickets, and we want to see you there.